Hi, this is Lara at Forex.Info USA with your free US dollar index Elliott wave analysis for the New York trading session dated Tuesday the 18th of May. Starting this analysis with a look back just for the last 3 years today at the dollar. We had a 5-wave down impulse for a wave C, thereafter a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves up for a first wave of a new pattern, followed by an expanded flat correction. This is obviously a 3-wave structure here for A, which told us we were in for a flat correction. A 3-wave structure for B, which reaches beyond the start of A, so it's an expanded flat. And then a 5 waves down for C, each wave really nicely contained in its own tight little trend channel. Thereafter, no matter how we draw a trend channel around the whole of this wave C, we've got a clear breakout to the upside telling us that C is over and wave 2 maroon is over, and we're in a third wave at primary degree to the upside for the dollar. A long-term outlook for the dollar at this primary degree would see wave 3 rising to about 91.91, where it equals wave 1 in length. Thereafter, a more likely upside target for the dollar is about 102.87, maybe December this year or August next year, looking at Fibonacci time relationships between these primary waves 1 and 2 here. So around about 102.87 rises for the dollar for the rest of this year and probably into next as well. Taking you now to an hourly chart a daily just for the last 6 months, where this maroon 2 down here is this maroon 2 down here, and here's our recent dollar rises with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves up, a 5-wave impulse to end wave 1 black at intermediate degree, again nicely tightly tamed in a parallel trend channel drawn here using Elliott's channeling technique, with a little throw over at the beginning and a little throw over in the 4th wave position. Thereafter, an ABC, a clear breach of the trend channel to the downside, telling us that this wave is over and the next wave of that same degree is underway. Thereafter, a clear breach of a trend channel that would contain this little piece of movement to the upside for a third wave at black or intermediate degree. I've changed the degree of labelling today with this dollar chart. I've moved it all up 1 degree. Previously, with the wave degrees labelled 1 degree lesser than this, the waves look too long for those lower degrees. However, now I've changed it up. The waves look too short for these degrees. So I'm not sure which wave degree labelling I'm going to have here. It is really important that I get it right pretty quickly. I'm just going to have a look and see how this one unfolds at the moment. So we may have had a minor or a minute, not sure which yet, 1, 2, and then within 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still working on the end of 5. I've got a target zone for you to the upside. Wave 3 blue will reach 3.382, the length of this wave 1 blue, when the dollar reaches up to 87.90. Looking at ratios between these pink waves here, wave 5 pink will reach 1.382, the length of this wave 3 pink, when the dollar reaches up to 87.84. And going now to an hourly chart where this pink 4 and 5 is this pink 4 down here, and here's our last dollar rise for pink 5. When this green wave 5 reaches 87.78, it'll reach equality with this wave 1. So I've got a really nice little cluster of targets there between 87.78 to 87.90. I expect the dollar is going to continue to rise just a little bit more, somewhere up around in that zone, and then we're going to turn around, breach this lower trend line, and move down for a correction in a 4th wave. Just flicking back to the daily now. When this 3rd wave, a little bit further up to go, when that's over, we should see a trend change for the dollar, come back to the downside, breach this lower trend line, and move down in a 4th wave at blue or minor degree, which cannot move down into wave 1 price territory. So here's our invalidation point for both daily and hourly today, 82.05. So a little bit further up to go, and it may come to lie or get kind of close to this upper trend line, although quite often I do see 5th waves ending kind of halfway through a parallel trend channel. So maybe it's just going to go a little bit sideways and lose momentum as it goes up, which also reminds me we should be seeing some classic divergence between price trending up and MACD or an Elliott wave oscillator trending down between this high here and any further highs that the dollar makes over the next couple of days. So that's all from me with your free dollar analysis. If you would like in-depth, accurate charts and video with analysis of the euro and or the pound, you'll find it on my site. Check it out with the big fat green subscribe button. Hope everyone out there is having an awesome day.